Jets fans, what's going on? Let's get into some important and honestly uncomfortable New York Jets coaching staff news that we need to talk about today. This isn't the most exciting topic in the world, but it's one of those conversations that tells you a lot about where this franchise actually stands right now, behind the scenes, around the league, and in the eyes of people who matter. We're starting with a report that came from Jets insiders Hughes and Zack Rosenblatt, who addressed the ongoing search for a new defensive coordinator on their show. And what Hughes shared was not exactly encouraging. According to Hughes, the Jets did reach out to multiple big-name defensive coordinator candidates who were available this offseason. Legit, top-tier candidates. Coaches with strong resumes, proven track records, and league-wide interest. But before we get into it, if you're a die-hard Jets fan, make sure you're subscribed to Jetstream News. We're your go-to source for daily engaging content on all things. Help us reach our goal of 1,000 subscribers this offseason by hitting that subscribe button now. Welcome to the Jetstream News channel, your New York Jets news channel. Here you will find fresh news, and to follow everything, don't forget to subscribe. Today, only 20.2% are subscribed to our channel. Help us by sharing, so that the news reaches many more people. Let's go to today's news. And here's the key part. More than one of those candidates flat out declined interest in the Jets job. Not, let's talk later. Not maybe after the season. Just, no thank you. Hughes explained that this wasn't speculation. He had direct conversations with a coaching agent who is extremely plugged in across the league, someone who's been a reliable source, not just on Jets news, but also on other team searches, including the Giants. That same agent confirmed that the Jets made outreach to at least 2 high-profile defensive coordinator candidates, and both were not interested in working with the Jets at this time. Another coach independently backed up that information. No names were officially shared, and that part is intentional. Nobody involved wants to publicly embarrass the Jets, which, frankly, tells you a lot already. Now, let's slow this down, because context matters. This situation is not about Aaron Glenn or Darren Maugi ignoring elite candidates. It's also not about the Jets only wanting smaller or less experienced names. The Jets did reach out. The interest simply wasn't mutual. And this actually isn't uncommon in the NFL. Hughes brought up a perfect example from last year. Remember all the outrage when the Jets didn't put in an interview request for Ben Johnson? It later came out that Ben Johnson had already made it known. If the Jets sent an interview request, he wasn't taking it. End of story. That's how this works at the top level. When you're a major coordinator with options, real options, you get to be picky. You get to choose situations where the roster, the stability, the front office, and the ownership align in a way that protects your career. And right now, the Jets are not viewed as that kind of opportunity. Zack Rosenblatt jumped in to confirm that he's heard similar things, not just 2 candidates, potentially more. Coaches who were contacted and basically responded with, "I'm all set." And again, this isn't shocking, it's just frustrating. If you start thinking through the obvious names Jets fans discussed during this process, guys like Jim Schwartz or Brian Flores, both are elite defensive minds. Both were taking interviews elsewhere. Both would have been dream hires. Was it definitely them? Not confirmed, but does it make sense? Absolutely. Another name that surfaced was Al Harris, who reportedly took defensive coordinator interviews with other teams, but not with the Jets. Whether the Jets had interest or not isn't fully clear, but again, it feeds into the same theme. This job is not attractive right now, and there are several reasons for that. First, the Jets are entering the 2026 season with a head coach firmly on the hot seat. If you're a coordinator, the idea of going one and done is a career risk. Even if you do a solid job, you could be tied to a regime that's gone in 12 months. Second, let's be honest, the Jets' defense needs real work. Yes, there's cap space. Yes, there are draft picks. But that's theoretical upside, not guaranteed results. And then there's the elephant in the room, the Woody Johnson factor. Whether fans want to hear it or not, Woody Johnson does not have a strong reputation around the league. He's not alone, plenty of owners are viewed poorly, but his name absolutely comes up in conversations like this. Ironically, another owner embarrassing himself at a recent press conference almost felt refreshing, because usually, that's a Jets-only experience. All of that combines into one harsh reality. Top coaches have leverage, and right now, the Jets don't. Now, let's shift to the offensive side of the coaching staff, where we finally got some clarity. 3 offensive coaches are expected to remain with the team. Offensive line coach Steve Hayden, tight ends coach Jeff Blasco, wide receivers coach Sean Jefferson. There was some uncertainty around Jefferson, but the other 2 aren't surprising at all. Hayden, in particular, did a genuinely strong job with the offensive line, considering the circumstances. The tight end group also performed reasonably well, but there's one name missing from the safe list, and it's not a small one. Quarterbacks coach Charles London, his name was not included, which strongly suggests his job is very much in question. And frankly, that lines up with everything we've been discussing for months. The quarterback development has been a major issue, and if there's one offensive position that must improve, it's that room. The Jets have made it incredibly difficult for reporters to get real-time information on these coaching searches. Very few leaks. Very little clarity, especially on offense. We didn't even get defensive coordinator interview names for a long time. Right now, it's been radio silence. Tanner Engstrand is staying, but beyond that, there was an expectation of offensive turnover, and we simply haven't seen names connected to potential replacements yet. So the questions remain. Who are they targeting? Who is actually safe? And how aggressive will the Jets be in reshaping this staff? For now, the clearest pressure point is the quarterback coach position. That's the one to watch. So there you have it. A full Jets coaching staff update, messy, complicated, and very telling about where this organization stands in the NFL ecosystem. We'll keep tracking it. Because whether fans like it or not, this stuff shapes everything that comes next. If you made it this far, make sure you hit that subscribe button because this is where real Jets news lives. We cover every update, every rumor, and everything that actually matters for the future of the New York Jets. Drop a Go Jets in the comments if you're still riding with this team, and let me know who you want as the next defensive coordinator. Like the video if you want more honest Jets coverage, subscribe so you don't miss the next update, and as always, go for it, Jets! Thanks for watching!